Hey, welcome to CheaperJeeperTV. I'm Dino, your host. Glad to see you here. On this week's episode, we're going to go winter camping at Arrowhead Provincial Park. We're going to look at some winter camping activities and we're going to check out the winter camping setup. Come join us. If you were going to start winter camping with your Jeep, going to a provincial park would be a good place to start. Unlike Crown Land, you do have to pay at a provincial park, but there are organized activities and facilities that will help make the experience a little easier. Let's have a look at some of the activities available. Wow, ice skating on a trail? Cross-country skiing I could have expected. And snowshoeing. That seems pretty good. Let's hurry up and get into the park and check out the facilities. We'll start by looking at the ice skating trail. There's a station where you could take off your boots and put on your skates, and if you don't have skates, you could rent them. And look at that trail. That looks like a lot of fun. Or how about try your hand at cross-country skiing? You could rent those too. And what a way to check out the beautiful scenery. And if the pace of that is too much, you could always do some snowshoeing, where all the trails are nicely marked. Let's have a look at how they mark the trails. At each trailhead there's a map, and it'll have an arrow that says, "You are here." You could follow the green dotted line, which shows you the direction and distance of your trail. And the green dotted line means snowshoe easy. And markings along the trail help you make sure you're on the right track. Or how about something a little more low-key and try your hand at some photography? There's lots of scenery in these provincial parks. Many landmarks in parks have placards which describe the flora, fauna, and natural processes that shape the beauty in the area of the park. And I've just touched the surface, but I'm sure you get the idea that there's lots to do in provincial parks when you're winter camping. But let's check out our campsite. First and foremost, when winter camping, it's nice to have a campfire. And now these next few shots are a culmination of all the DIY videos that we were making to set us up to go winter and summer camping. We've got the sleeping camping platform, the diesel heater, the kitchen tent, the chuck box, the camping table, and now we get to put it all together and see how it works out.
Got lots of shelving, lots of space underneath. fits our wood stove beautifully. Not a wood stove, but the brand, Wood's brand stove. And then over here it flips open, so I have a beautiful working area. We are just enjoying some cream cheese bagels with smoked salmon and red onion for breakfast with freshly brewed coffee.
So everything in the kitchen was really working out nicely. With the heater warming up the kitchen as well as the Jeep, our sleeping camping platform was a very pleasant place to retire at the end of the day. We had our Super storage bags, which we absolutely loved. They just stored all our clothes and our personal effects and kept them up the sides so that they were like little closets for us. The DIY cargo platform that you see was a favorite spot for Lenny and also allowed us to rest some items. You could see here I have a few shirts and some sweaters at the top, and then I've got a couple pairs of pants in the bottom, and I haven't even used all of the pockets on the front yet. For the sake of safety and because I was using the diesel heater, I have a carbon monoxide alarm, but I also have a monitor that I purchased on Amazon for $40, which allows me to detect even small levels of carbon monoxide should there become a leak in the diesel heater. All in all, this experience winter camping was a lot of fun. We got to experience some of the many activities that are available at provincial parks, and we also got to test out our camping equipment, and we were pleasantly surprised at how well it worked out. The underlying philosophy of the camping gear setup is that it's portable enough that everything can fit inside the Jeep, but it's comfortable enough to make a nice campsite. This way, when we're on a big trip and we wanted to take in a hotel, we just have to park the Jeep and we don't have to worry about anything externally mounted to the Jeep or any trailer towed behind. And with how the chuck box is designed to fit underneath the platform and the kitchen tent is secured to the roll bar, we could just pull over and boondock wherever we feel like. And we think we've accomplished these goals pretty well so far, but we still have a few exciting trips planned ahead, and if you don't want to miss them, make sure you subscribe and click the alert bell. Hey, I hope you found that interesting. Now let's move on to our tip segment. Now for some cheaper Jeeper tips. There's nothing like some good sausages when you're camping. Or did you ever think of making a plate of nachos in a frying pan on your camping stove? I wasn't patient enough to take the picture of this before I started eating it, sorry. This was such a treat to have smoked salmon on bagels with cream cheese. It was so delicious. I'd highly recommend this idea. And then of course there's the charcuterie tray. And how about you? Do you have any favorite snacks or comfort food that you like to make when you go camping? I'd love to hear some of your suggestions in the comment section below this video. Now let's hear what our subscribers have to say. And now for subscribers tips. Hey CheaperJeeperTV, I use a tire dolly to mount the tire on the lugs. They can accommodate a tread width of 12 inches and the tire sits on rotating cylinders so you can spin them so that the holes in the rim align to the mounting studs. And you can ratchet the tire up and down with the lever on the dolly to perfectly align the 5 wheel holes with the 5 mounting studs. After fighting with heavy 35-inch tires, these dollies make tire rotations a snap, and they save my back from aches. Best $125 I ever spent, and you can get 2 of them in the package. Signed, Our Bills 999. Hey, Our Bills 999, what a great idea. That's brilliant. I'm gonna have to look into that myself. I'll put a link in the description section of similar items on Amazon, but you could also possibly find these at your local retailer when they come on sale. Hey, well that's it for this week's episode of CheaperJeeperTV. I hope you found it interesting, and if you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. Until the next time, I'm Dino for CheaperJeeperTV. Be well, stay safe, take care.